The Accountant 2 is the second installment of director Gavin O'Connor's planned trilogy of films about Ben Affleck's genius money-laundering accountant on the autism spectrum, Christian Wolff. The Accountant debuted in 2016 to immediate critical and commercial acclaim and was a certified box office triumph for Warner Bros. Both Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal had standout performances as Christian and Braxton Wolff, and the climax left spectators wanting more. The sequel to The Accountant has been in the works for several years. Gavin O'Connor returned to direct, and both Affleck and Bernthal returned to lead the ensemble in a tale that will focus on the latter far more than the last part. The Wolff brothers were one of the strongest features of The Accountant, and they are key to the sequel's plot. Though it took nearly a decade for the much-anticipated sequel to emerge, The Accountant 2 improves on its predecessor's triumphs. The Accountant 2, box office and critical reception. Decent reviews, but a modest start at the box office. The action genre is noted for its excessive adrenaline and incoherent storyline, and critics appear to have overlooked The Accountant 2's major problems. The Guardian commended the sequel, claiming it was more entertaining than its predecessor since it took greater swings, and Vulture agreed, stating that the picture should not be taken seriously. Roger Ebert, on the other side, criticized the picture, stating it lacked seriousness and failed to offer the fundamentals of excellent filmmaking. On the money front, The Accountant 2 is off to a good start, but it still has a long way to go before it can be deemed a commercial success. With a rumored budget of around $80 million via Collider, the film's $37 million opening weekend via Box Office Mojo is impressive, but it will need to maintain momentum to make money. When marketing and advertising costs are taken into account, as well as the theater's part of the earnings, the film only recoups around a fourth of its initial investment in its first weekend. The Accountant 2 cast details. Who joined Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal? The cast of The Accountant 2 features Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal reprising their roles from The Accountant. In the 2016 film, Affleck portrayed the titular forensic accountant, Christian Wolff, while Bernthal played his brother, Hitman Braxton. Along with these two, J.K. Simmons resumed his role as Ray King, director of the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, whose death serves as the reason for the sequel. Meanwhile, Cynthia Addai-Robinson has returned as Treasury Agent Mary Beth Medina, who joins the Wolff brothers on their assignment. Daniela Pineda as Anais, with Robert Morgan as Burke and Grant Harvey as Cobb. Finally, Andrew Howard was cast as Betu. The presumptive cast of The Accountant 2 includes Ben Affleck as Christian Wolff, Jon Bernthal as Braxton Wolff, J.K. Simmons as Ray King, Cynthia Addai-Robinson as Mary Beth Medina, Daniela Pineda as Anais, Robert Morgan as Burke, Grant Harvey as Cobb, and Andrew Howard as Batu. The Accountant 2 trailers. Watch the full trailers on YouTube. With the film's release date approaching, the complete trailer for The Accountant 2 was released in February 2025. The trailer begins with Christian attempting to readjust to life after the first film, but rapidly reveals that Ray King has been murdered by shady figures. This brings Christian on the investigation, where he works with Mary Beth to determine who murdered Ray and why. Along the way, they recruit Christian's long-lost brother, Braxton, who adds some firepower to their fight against the underworld villains. Another full trailer for The Accountant 2 debuted in April 2025, showcasing even more of the action-packed sequel. The 3-minute teaser begins with Christian at a speed dating event, but he is confronted after it is revealed that he modified the algorithm. The teaser then gets down to business, revealing that Ray has been murdered and Mary Beth asking Christian for assistance. The oldest Wolff brother then turns to his brother Braxton, and the two set out to find Ray's killers. The Accountant 2 ending and spoilers. Christian and Braxton save the day. The Accountant 2 was a conventional action thriller, taking few chances while delivering plenty of major scenes. The sequel's ending was equally unsurprising, leaving the audience with no questions about the epic Wolff brothers team-up. While a sequel was not explicitly mentioned, the movie's concept suggests that the Wolff brothers could return for a variety of adventures in future chapters. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.